Hey guys, it's Manny here. Real quick, I want to say thank you for all the support on the last video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Today we got a guide for you guys for Birthplace of the Vile Grandmaster. And once again, thank you for all the support on the last video. If you liked this video, make sure to click like and hit the sub button. It would really mean a lot to me and I appreciate it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and that's all. Take it easy and peace. Alright, so you're going to start off on the outside. If you see that you guys are dying a lot, just kill these ads here, just like Bummer died. But you can just sparrow through it. You're gonna first be encountered with 2 overloads and a bunch of ads, so just take it slow, kill the ads, kill the overloads, and you should be done there. Moving on to the next part, 1 unstoppable and like a mini boss. There's 3 snipers in the back, so make sure you kill the snipers with your linears or a sniper. Kill the unstoppable and the boss, and just make sure to take it slow. They throw a lot of nades as well, so be wary of that. And I think if everyone just takes it slow, use invis if you have to, you should be able to get through this part and this GM pretty easily. You can use your hunter to go invis on the plate continuously. I had the wrong chest piece on, so I lost my invis, plus they threw a nade on me, so I died. But the best part is where Bummer is right now. If you just stand at the back and take it slow, you just also have to be weary of nades. They throw a lot of void nades, and I think it's void acute burn as well, so that's really annoying. As you can see, I just died there, so standing in the back is really useful and probably the best thing to do. If you have graviton forfeit, I think it's called on the hunter. I don't really know because I'm not a hunter main, but if you run that, you should get your invis back really fast, and you can probably get that plate done really quick. But if you can just stand in the back, kill the ads, you should be fine to move forward. Kill these ads right here, and immediately on the left there's like 4 or 5 ads. They all shoot void and really quick, and it's like a really annoying. Just kill them, and then moving up, you're gonna have an unstoppable and an overload. So if you can kill them from far with linears, or kill some of the ads as well, that would be fine. Make sure you kill them, take it slow. And the best thing that we found out in running was Osteostriga and 2 Wither Hordes, just because of the AoE damage and everything like that. And I think we all had linear fusions as well, so that really helped out even for the boss fight. If you didn't have linears, you had Wither Horde. I had poison damage. The AoE damage is really useful because there's such an abundance of ads in the final boss room and going throughout here, so it's like really useful to get it. In this room, just focus on the left side and the middle right away. You have an overload spawning, and then 2 solar chieftains, I'm pretty sure. But once you get those, once you get the overload, everything should be clear. Now in this room and the next one, just make sure you take it slow. Unlike Infinity there, the whole GM, you just want to take it slow, because these screams 1 shot, the void nades 1 shot. If you get hit like 3 times with like the void like Atrax thing, you get 1 shot. So it's like really annoying, really tedious to having to completely restart when you spend like 20 minutes trying to get to the boss. So make sure you take it slow, and then once you get back to the end, there's an overload. If you finish it, you don't need to pick up you don't need to pick up the ammo. Leave it there, because you'll be teleported there at the final boss fight, and it's the same room, and we'll get back to that later. In the next part of the GM, you got 2 unstoppables right away. So once you kill them, the strat that we did is we had 2 people go on right and 1 on the left. You don't want to be grouped up, hence the nades will 1 shot. So if you're grouped up, it's just gonna wipe all of you. So I stood on the left, I stood on the right and just kept going invis the whole time. Bit cheesy, but you can also just hop on and off the plate and just kill the ads slowly, and then hop on and kill the ads slowly, and then hop back on. Bummer was on the left. I think he just popped bubble or banner, and that's pretty much it. Once you're done here, you make your way through 1 unstoppable and like a whole boatload of ads. So get through that, and then you can get through the next part and go left or right. We chose to go right. You can go fast or slow. If you go right, you don't need to kill left. So like either way you go, it doesn't really matter. The only thing I would say is be like watch out for the Ravagers, the stasis ones. They 1 shot, and if you are lucky enough to not get 1 shot, once they freeze you, like another ad can shoot 1 bullet at you, and like you'll just disintegrate, basically. You'll shatter. Make sure you kill the overload here. I went through the portal by accident, even though there was no portal there, and somehow we still got platinum. If it's a bug that we didn't kill it and we got platinum, but just make sure you kill it. Take it slower towards the end there, and just don't push up too far as I did, and make sure you guys get platinum. You're gonna have 2 overloads. Take it slow, one by one, gun them down. And yeah, that's it. Going into the next room, it's like a super open room, 2 unstoppables, 2 mini bosses, a lot of ads, and like a lot. Got a lot of void ads, void shield ads, throw a lot of nades. It's just really annoying. Stand at the back, hit them with linears, snipers, stop the unstoppables, make them weak, kill the big bosses. Should be able to get through it pretty simple. Once you get done with that, just finish the unstoppables, pick up the last amount of ammo that you do need, because right after this is the final boss fight. Okay, you've managed to make it to the final boss fight. So the boss fight will break down in 3 phases as the health bar is. In phase 1, you have an overload that spawns with the boss. In phase 2, you have an unstoppable and an abomination that spawns with the boss. And in the last phase, you have another overload with a void, captain, void, chieftain, whatever it's called, that spawns in with it. So in every single one of the phases that comes, you want to kill the champions as fast as possible. They really will annoy you if you let them live, because they can spawn that little totem pole thing that makes them immune, as well as the boss will actually spawn all 3 kinds of it: the solar one, the arc one that pulls you in, and the void one that makes it immune, and the overload will spawn the void one. So get the champions out as fast as possible. It'll be the best choice that you've made. And then kill the ads. Periodically the ads will spawn. I think it's health based. It might be health based and time based, but as you damage the boss and as time goes on, ads will spawn in the left, middle, and right, and in like back middle here. So once you get the overload down right away in the first phase, you can have 1 person, 2 people focusing on ads while 1 focus on damaging, and you can just keep taking turns making sure you walk around the map. So I don't think the boss slams, but we had 1 instance where the boss did like slam and like stomp, but it didn't kill. So I don't know if it's supposed to stomp. I don't think so. I don't think they're supposed to stomp, but you might die to it. So that's just a red notice, I guess you could say, to watch out. So once you get down to first phase, you get teleported to the first room, which is what I was saying about. If you finish the overload in the back, you can actually pick up the ammo from the previous attempt, and once you finish the overload in here, second time, you can have 2 bricks, even 3-4 bricks, whatever, of heavy in the end, because you get teleported back to the same room. It's not like a new fresh room that you get teleported to. And just take it slow, don't die here, don't leave your hunter as the last man standing. Grab the ammo, and phase 2, be ready for the unstoppable and the abomination. Get them out as quick as possible and you'll be fine. Get the abomination out first or the unstoppable, either way, get both out. We sort of scuffed it and we couldn't get the abomination or the unstoppable out, so we literally just had to, like, it was super scuffed, so we tried our best to get it done. We popped 2 supers, pretty much a waste of it, but we got through it in the end. Next thing, just keep DPSing and you'll be teleported to the second room. So same thing here, just don't die, take it slow, go right side or left side, don't die to ravagers. And this time we actually made sure we didn't miss the overload in the back. I thought there was going to be 2 overloads when we first did it. When we first got here, this is the furthest we've gotten in like 10 attempts. So I thought there was going to be 2 overloads, but there was only 1 overload and 1 void chieftain. So you kill the overload as fast as possible, really make your life easier, because the void chieftain, if you leave them both alive, there's a chance of 3 immune void totem spawning, like that one there. So I killed the void overload myself. You move on to the left, kill the void chieftain, and then, you know, you just keep going. And then at this point, after you get all that down, worry about the ads and then just DPS as much as you can. If you have 1 super or 2 super saved, super down the boss. This boss has actually not that much health. It does not have a lot of health in comparison to the lightblade and alot. So this is pretty simple. Like, I'm damaging her with just Osteostrigger, and the health is going down pretty quick. So you just damage that, get it done. And this was the last GM that we had to do to get Conqueror gilded. We did glassway. I think glassway is still the hardest for me, But yeah, we'll have a video up for that in the next coming weeks. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to take it easy, and peace.